Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and this is Manjunath. So in the previous episode I have discussed about what is mutual funds and mutual fund version and how we can pledge mutual funds, and very important topic was performance analysis. I hope you've gone through all the videos because everything because till this point we have talked about like the mutual funds, right, how it is and how we can check the performance and all. So after that what, right, so now we understand everything. Now the next step is to identify which fund is suitable for whom, right? So that main part is today's video, because even though you understand everything and if you don't know which one we need to invest, then actually there is of no use, right? So today I'm going to talk about like which mutual fund is of high risk, low risk and medium risk, right? So you can see in the table I came up with like the risk rating methods like 0 to 8. So if 0 means there is no risk, and if you see 8 means there is like a high risk, right? So if you see the 4 to 5, the medium risk mutual funds. So mutual funds are so much as the, right? When you type mutual fund, there are a number of mutual funds that comes. So in that majorly there are like three types I can say. One is fixed income or debt funds, and second one is balanced or hybrid funds, and third one is equity funds. So actually, you can go in internet or search in Google like a type of mutual funds. Then you will be majorly seeing into these three types. Under that, we'll be having different mutual funds with different names like HDFC, debt funds are like ICICI, Axis Bank, Parak Parak, like that. But most of the things, most of the content in these mutual fund or most of the people invest in those funds is similar, right? So in that, first is like if you see in the fixed income or debt funds, it is a bank deposits or like FDs, right? Or like not FDs, in the bank deposits and all where they invest. The return also is like a similar, right? You don't expect more returns in whenever you go to any bank deposits and all. They have a fixed income and they will be getting that much only. You don't expect more returns or anything. The same way in liquid funds, right? So main use of liquid funds, right? In liquid funds, actually, I will tell you an example. For example, you are a person who want to give salary to some people, or you have some good amount is there which you need to give it after 10 days or like 20 days, right? Till that time, you don't know where you have to invest, right? So liquid funds is a very good platform where you can invest at least the minimum you can get like 6%. If market is good, you can get more than that. So the no bank or no FDs will give that much, right? So within that time you can able to get some amount with the money you're having. For example, you have like 1 lakh, 2 lakh, or anything. You can keep liquid funds for 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. There is no restrictions. You can keep it today and tomorrow you can withdraw. So something like that. So you need to use your money in smart way, right? So instead of keeping in money in the bank, so they will not give anything, right? So instead of that, you can keep it in the liquid funds, and you can actually take it back within how many days you want. So that is the main useful of the liquid funds. Okay. So I will go to the table where actually explained about like different type of mutual funds. I've taken like you can go and search it in the types of mutual funds, then you can see lot of list. In that, I have taken one of the mutual fund types in Grow, where they have mentioned like, okay, what are mutual funds in that how many times. If the right side, if you see mutual fund, there are like equity funds, large cap, mid cap. If you see the name itself indicates like equity funds means they will invest only in the equity in this fund type, and large cap means they will invest only in the large cap. Okay, let's go one by one. Like as per our video, first is like what is debt funds. As I mentioned, in the debt funds you will see the lot of funds involved in this one. I talked about liquid funds like that. You can go and check each and everything. For example, if you click on banking and PSU funds, right? So if you click on it, this will give details about what is banking and PSU funds, how they'll invest in what invest. They will invest in this for at least 80%. They will be in the debt instruments. Okay, basically they invest in the banking institutions. So that is why the name is banking and PSU fund. In that, what are all the different fund houses are there, you can see it here. The same way, if you want to see other than that, right? For example, you go to hybrid funds. In hybrid fund, you are having like balance funds, okay, and then multi-asset allocation, equity savings. So like that, in each fund type, we'll be having a different fund mutual funds will be there, so you can decide which fund is suitable, and also you can check whether it is for long term or short term, right? As I already told previously, in the performance sheet or the fact sheet you can go and check like whether what is the fund main investment idea, what is the main goal. Based on that, but here you can select based on the risk. Okay, for example, you don't want to take less, you want to take a less risk, right? That time I will prefer you can go for like balance funds or flexi cap fund, because if you see in the balance funds, right, you can see balance funds, the kind of hybrid funds helps an investor diversify the portfolio in varied asset classes. They will not invest only in one. They will divide into different. Basically, you can see they can take up 40 to 60% of the funds for the mutual funds equal equity oriented and take up about 40 to 60%. So like that, what they will do, they will divide it into small cap, mid cap, large cap. Like that, they will diversify the portfolio. So in that case, what I'm saying is the risk is little bit less. So you can clearly see balanced mutual funds are less risky than pure equity funds, right? So like that, you can decide like which mutual fund is suitable for you and which one you need. As I clearly told, if you're going for any funds like debt funds, right, you don't expect more, but the risk also is less. Okay, but when you go to hybrid funds, then actually yes, you can get a good returns, and also risk is medium. Okay, so when you go to any mutual funds which is like equity funds, large cap, there are like risk is more because they're investing entire thing into the particular sector. If I say large cap means they'll invest only in the large cap yeah, equities. If there is a mid cap means they'll invest only in mid cap companies. Small cap funds, they'll invest only in small cap funds. Okay, I will talk about ELSS funds separate section because I want to clearly mention. So in the next video, I will discuss about ELSS funds. And most like very risky is like sector funds or semantic fund. What is sector funds means they will invest completely onto sector. For example, automotive sector or like EV sector. Like that, entire mutual fund is invested on the particular sector. See, the sector will work only for those people who knows when to enter and when to exit. For those people who are not aware of the market and don't know when to enter, they should not go into sector funds or thematic fund. Thematic fund means there is a theme basis for mutual funds also there. So based on that also people invest. But for the beginners, whoever it is there, what I will say is please, means it's not like again recommendation kind of thing. You can invest in the fund which is a less risk. You can definitely do your analysis and talk to your financial advisor and take a decision. But what the best mutual funds are like where the less risk I will say is you can go for flexi cap fund and the balance funds where you can see there is a less risk as that. For example, if you don't want any risk, then you can go for the like like depend upon the debt funds or like bonds and corporate bonds and all. And apart from that, some people also like tell that okay, they wanted to invest in the gold or something, right? Definitely you can invest in gold ETF, gold funds. Okay, if you see there is a Tata Gold traded fund, so you can invest in the gold. Or if you want to invest in a silver mutual fund, you can go to and invest in a silver mutual fund. So like that, you can invest based on your goal. And I will always say you make it a goal oriented. Means, for example, you want one mutual fund for your children education, so you see like which one is suitable for them because you can't take much risk for your children education. And second one is the retirement plan. So for your retirement, for example, you want to retire at 50 or whatever it is, for that term or which mutual fund is suitable. And if you want, for example, some people also do like they want to go for a trip, right, for the 1 year 2 years, so they will create a mutual fund for that also, trust me. So because they know the value of mutual fund and they will play around with that because they are very smart investors where they know like okay where I feel I should invest my money and when I should take it back. So that's the reason, right? First, in last few videos you understand what exactly mutual fund and how it perform everything, but before investing mutual fund you need to decide your goal and set like what is that you need to do. So you can search, I'm telling you, not only here, everywhere you can search and understand like what are the different funds, what is the main goal and all. Then you can decide okay which fund will be suitable for me and all. You can talk on that. So I have explained This is the three types majorly. Anywhere if you see, there are things, and you can go through each and everything and see like okay, which one is suitable, and please invest accordingly. Okay. So if you have any questions, please add in the comment section, and I'll please view the videos and add your comments. Okay, and see, let me know like what is your input or any feedback is there, and so that I will also motivate to give more videos. I hope I'm giving a good content. Please subscribe and ask your friends and to subscribe and share the videos as much as possible so that you guys will not miss the upcoming content. Okay. I'm also planning to do videos on IPOs, the upcoming IPOs. So, and all I already started sharing my market insights on daily basis. Please go and view those videos also, so that if you want to understand how the market is going on daily basis, you will be able to benefit from that. Thank you. Have a great day.